In this video, I'm going to help you stop wasting money on supplements that just do nothing for you. And if you care about your skin, your energy, your physique, your general health, then you're going to want to watch this video. A lot of guys think they need a cabinet full of pills or powders just to get results. And the truth is, most of the stuff that we're going to cover in this video and most of the stuff that people take is just plain marketing, and you really do not need to be taking it, and it's really not going to get you the results that you're looking for. So by the end of this video, you're going to know what supplements are mostly just a scam and the 5 supplements that are actually worth taking. I take these 5 supplements myself. We're going to go over them at the end of the video, and these supplements will actually get you results, unlike the other ones we're going to go over first. So first supplement on the list that is a scam is multivitamins. Now, you might be thinking, multivitamins, what? Everybody takes a multivitamin. You should take a multivitamin. And the truth is, you just really do not need multivitamins. And let me explain. A multivitamin does not fix a bad diet. What do I mean by this? If you have a bad diet that is low on nutrients, you're eating a ton of processed foods, a multivitamin will not fix that. One, because the base is trash, your diet is trash, and 2, because a lot of multivitamins these days just simply do not have all of the nutrients that you need, and they don't have enough of it. They are underdosed. So what should you do instead of having a multivitamin? Well, you should have a nutrient dense diet, and if you also want to get a ton of nutrients, you should try having beef liver. Look at this screenshot right here. Look at all of the nutrients in liver. And I'm going to bring up liver again in this video because I think it is an absolute powerhouse and it is a cheat code. Throw your multivitamin in the trash, have 1 ounce of beef liver per day. It's so much better. It has so much more nutrients. You do not need multivitamins. The second supplement scam on the list is pre-workout. Now, pre-workout is one of the biggest scams out there. Most pre-workouts, especially geared toward the gym scene, the guys that go and lift weights, it's just a complete scam. This one's really bad, and I'm going to explain it real quick, and then I'm going to give you a really good alternative of a good pre-workout. I'm actually having it right now, and after this I'm going to go lift, so I'm going to talk about that. But why is pre-workout a scam? Now, pre-workout is a scam because it is essentially just a powder with a ton of caffeine. Caffeine is good, but it is a powder with a ton of artificial flavors, artificial sweeteners, maybe some other junk. There's most likely artificial dyes, and it's just complete trash. I'll pop up a picture of some of the ingredients in these pre-workouts, but it's basically just caffeine, flavorings, artificial dyes, artificial sweeteners. And yeah, it might give you energy, but at what cost? You're getting a ton of artificial crap, you're putting it into your body, and if you really want caffeine, then you can have caffeine pills. I have some right here. I don't know if you can see that, but that's good if you want to have caffeine in a clean way without any other bullshit. Or you can have a black coffee. I'm having a black coffee right now, and you can make this give you even more energy than your trash pre-workout. Black coffee, creatine, salt, honey, L-theanine. That's the best stack. Have that stack before the gym, and your energy will be off the charts. Okay, next on the list, it's similar to the multivitamin, is going to be greens powders. Now, greens powders is really controversial. I think this is just, it really depends. Like the ones on AG1, the AG1 greens powder, that is extremely expensive. I think that goes for $80. I don't know how much this one is. This one was my mom's. She takes this, and so the thing with this is that I'll pop up a picture of what the back of this looks like, but I'm looking at this and I do see a lot of vitamins and minerals, but the thing is, you will get all of these if you eat a proper human diet, right? If you're having eggs, if you're having fruit, if you're having steak, if you're having a ton of meats, animal products, clean foods, you will easily get every single one of these nutrients on this bottle. And especially, once again, if you're having beef liver, look at all the nutrients. I'm going to pop up a picture between this label right here on the screen and beef liver. As you can see, beef liver has most of these nutrients here and more of it for just 1 ounce. Now imagine if you had 4 ounces of liver. This becomes completely useless. This becomes a waste of money. So I think this can be good under one condition: you have a trash diet, you are getting no nutrients, you're not having beef liver. Then yes, this can be good. But why would you do that? Why the hell would you why would you have a bad diet? If we are human beings, we want to fuel our body properly. We want to have a good, if you have a good diet, you do not need this crap. Just simply stated, this is a scam. You don't need this if you are eating properly. Have beef liver instead. You don't need this. Next, let's move on to the next supplement. The next one is even more controversial. Protein powders. What? Protein powders? How is that a scam? I actually called protein powders a scam on one of my last videos, and I got a ton of hate comments. Some of the comments were like, I've never seen a more confident idiot. This is pure nonsense. I need protein. I need to hit 300 grams a day. I need it. And the unintelligent comments on that video, that people just simply don't understand that you can get good protein powders. And if you can find a good grass-fed protein powder with 1 or 2 ingredients, yes, sure, I think it's fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But what is problematic is this and this. The low quality protein powders with a ton of artificial ingredients, artificial flavorings, maybe even artificial colors, a ton of sugar, and these ones, the low quality ones, you should definitely not be having. You should definitely not be having anything with artificial flavors, anything with sweeteners. This is pure sludge. This is gym protein sludge. You do not need this. Instead of having this crap, have chicken instead. Imagine instead of having a scoop of protein powder, you had 100 grams of chicken, 4 ounces of chicken. Imagine instead of having a protein shake, you drank 3 eggs. And the eggs will actually give you nutrients. The eggs will actually be healthy for you. So, and another thing too is that I easily hit my protein every single day without protein powder. If you are eating a proper diet, once again, you do not need protein powder. You will hit your protein no matter what. It is so easy to hit your protein powder if you are eating properly. You don't need protein powder. If you're in a pinch, if you're in a hurry, if you're about to go out to eat with your family and they don't have good protein options, sure, have a good high quality protein powder, but otherwise you don't need it, and it is a scam. Okay, the next one is really bad. This is probably one of the worst ones on the list, and it is mass gainers. Mass gainers. This is what it looks like. And I used to have this back in the day. Like 2 years ago, I was pretty skinny. I was trying to put on size, so I fell for the fitness influencer lie of dirty bulking. So I went and I got mass gainer. And a funny story with this is that I would always force this down. And I think 1 scoop of this is like 1,000 calories. It has a shit ton of carbs, a shit ton of sugars, and it's just really bad. And whenever I would try to force this down, it would literally make me sick. I remember one day in the kitchen, I mixed this into, I just made a shake out of this mass gainer and I slammed it down. And I remember I was this close to throwing up. It made me so sick. I remember I was just over the sink like this. I was just thinking, like, I felt like I was gonna throw up. I might throw up, but it doesn't matter. I'm getting big, bro. I'm hitting my calories. I'm dirty bulking. Like, it's just complete nonsense. You do not need mass gainer. This is probably one of the most unhealthy ones on the list. It's just processed carbs, processed sugars. And if you want to gain size, then you can easily do it naturally. Just eat more healthy foods. Have more high quality foods. Eat more high calorie foods. Like dates are very high calorie. Nuts are high calorie. Have more fats, because those are a lot higher in calorie for the actual amount of food, but make sure you're having enough carbs and protein as well. Okay, let's move on to the next one. And it is going to be liquid IV or some other kind of electrolyte mix. Now, before I get into this, I want to preface that there are good electrolyte mixes out there. Santa Cruz Paleo and LMNT. Those are the only good brands that I know of. And the reason why most electrolyte packets are so bad is because they often are very, very underdosed on the actual thing of what they're supposed to be. Sodium, magnesium, and potassium, those are the electrolytes, and they often come with way less than what they're supposed to have. Like, there should at least be 1,000 milligrams of sodium in there, and most of them only have like fucking 300. Like, what am I doing here? Why am I having this? I can have more sodium with a pinch of salt. And another thing too is that not only are they underdosed, they have sugars, artificial flavors, dyes, and if you want to hydrate yourself, put a pinch of salt in water and squeeze a lemon. That will hydrate you. You do not need these electrolyte packets or electrolyte mixes unless you are exercising a lot, you're sweating a lot, and you just need that extra bump of sodium. A quick tip for you is that you should aim for around 3 to 5 grams of sodium per day. That will hydrate you. A fun fact, I was actually listening to an Andrew Huberman podcast yesterday, and it was about salt. And he was saying how the human brain can literally not function without sodium. The neurons cannot fire properly. Your brain needs sodium. And I thought that was very interesting because salt is demonized. Like, some fat doctors in the government came out a while ago and said salt is bad, limit salt. We all know the food pyramid. Salt was at the top, saying you should have little to none. And yeah, have your salt, 3 to 5 grams. Salt your food. If you need electrolytes, then Santa Cruz Paleo and LMNT are the only good ones that I know of. All the other ones, like liquid IV, is straight trash. And yeah, so that is all of the scam supplements that you do not need. Now let's get into some high quality supplements that I take, that you should take, and you will get benefits from. So the first one on the list is vitamin D. I don't have any with me right now, but vitamin D is essentially the vitamin that you get from going out into the sun, and there's so many benefits associated with vitamin D. Some of the biggest ones are mood benefits, mental benefits, and hormone benefits. It will raise your testosterone, which is so important, and raising your testosterone will lead to even more benefits in itself. So vitamin D, very, very good. Aim for 10,000 IUs per day, if not more. Also know that 20 minutes in direct sunlight is around 10,000 IUs a day. So take that as you will. And next one is creatine. Now, in my opinion, creatine is basically just a non-negotiable. You have to be taking creatine. The benefits that come along with this, with absolutely zero downsides. Energy, your energy will be up, your recovery will be up, you'll have more muscle growth, you'll be stronger, you'll have better cognition. Just creatine is so good. I have 15 grams of this per day. I would not have 5, I would have 15. There's actually a lot of research coming out that higher doses, like 15 to 20 grams, is actually a lot better for your brain. So yeah, definitely have creatine. It's so available, it's pretty cheap. This one is an absolute non-negotiable. I actually feel a difference. Like, when I put creatine in my coffee in the morning, I feel like I have more mental energy than if I didn't. Like right now, I put 7 grams in this. After this, I'm going to go make a smoothie and I'm going to put 7 more grams. But yeah, I definitely do feel a difference mentally with creatine. Okay, next is omega-3s, fatty fish oil. This one is also very good for your brain. Very, very good for your brain. I don't know exactly why, but I do feel slightly better when I do take fish oil. It is good for your brain and cognition, brain health, great brain health supplement. And you only really need it if you're not having fish. I don't eat fish because it's very, very hard to find high quality fish. Just a side note, farm raised fish is absolute bullshit. Don't eat that. So it is quite hard to find fish. And that's why I take the omega-3 supplement. Now this one I have in the freezer downstairs. It is technically not a supplement, but it is beef liver. Now I already covered this before. Look at the nutrients in this. It is absolutely off the charts. Have 1 to 4 ounces of this per day, and you can throw your multivitamin in the trash. It has so many nutrients, so many vitamins, so many minerals. Have beef liver. It will cover all of your micronutrient deficiencies. It is super, super essential. It's so easy. You can have it raw, but only if it's from like a grass-fed, high-quality cow. What I would do is I would slice it into thin pieces, dip it in maple syrup, and then swallow it whole. Don't taste it. That way you don't taste it, you don't chew it, and you're still getting the nutrients. And moving on to the last one. The last one is basically the only testosterone booster that works. It's called Tongkat Ali. It is some kind of herb from Asia, I'm pretty sure. And this is basically the only testosterone booster I've found that actually works. When I was taking this, I did feel like I had higher testosterone. I had higher libido, which is a good sign of higher testosterone. So I would recommend that you take 400 milligrams of Tongkat Ali to raise your testosterone. And raising your testosterone is actually it's very important. Like, there's so many benefits that come along with higher testosterone. So just to list some off: more mental clarity, more confidence, more muscle growth, better sleep, better skin, better cognition. There are so many benefits, more energy levels. So yeah, take Tongkat Ali, 400 milligrams in the morning, and that will boost your test a decent amount. So yeah, that is my list of supplements that are a scam, and then 5 that are very, very, very good supplements. So yeah, so now that you know what supplements are a scam, I really hope you're not going to fall for these anymore. And if you are taking them right now, I hope you stop wasting your money. I hope you stop taking them and switch over to more of an animal-based diet. And if you want to know the exact diet that I am on and what is the best diet for men, so you can optimize every aspect of your health. And real quick, optimizing every aspect of your health will make your life better in so many ways. Like, imagine how much better your life would be if you were more attractive because you were leaner and your skin was better. You had more energy, higher testosterone, more muscles, people respected you more, better brain function. You actually have good cognition now. You can focus on a work task and go after your goals. Imagine how much better your life would be, right? So your diet affects every aspect of your life. No questions asked. If you want the full blueprint, link in the description is my school community. There I cover all different kinds of health topics: sleep, mindset, diet, what to avoid, toxins in your environment. And I also have a YouTube video on this. I have several. Go watch this video about diet. Go watch this video about diet if you want to learn more. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. There I have a ton of other valuable videos about health that you will find helpful. So yeah, don't fall for these supplement scams anymore, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.